Phoenix, Arizona. Blachowicz versus Briggs, off to a slow start.
He's coming back. Now he's starting to drop that left hand early, and we were doting on that.
Which one is that?
He's dropping that left hand down here. So when he's pulling out and coming in, he's open for straight right hands.
I'm trying to time him coming in, but I'm waiting too much.
You're waiting too much. Yeah, you're waiting too much, and you're making two moves. If you're going to counter punch, make one move and shoot quick. Okay. But try to time him coming in. Let's pick it up now. Behind the jab. You're starting to come on. Just relax. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got to go, guys.
Well, they finally got the mouthpiece in this time. Chuck McGregor, former Blachowicz trainer, a longtime resident of the Phoenix area, and a very close friend of Blachowicz's trainer, Kenny Weldon. So Briggs looking for every edge, bringing in his Blachowicz's former trainer to try to get inside Blachowicz's head. But Blachowicz says, hey, I'm a totally different guy today, and it will not give you an advantage.
Briggs trying to start a little faster. It was interesting. Shannon Briggs understood that he waited too long in that last round and didn't really get going. You know, with the 110 rounds of sparring you talked about, when he fought Jameel McCline in 2002, lost the decision. He said he only sparred 17 rounds. Part of it because there just isn't money to pay sparring partners unless you get on this world stage, and sometimes they're not available. We'll see if it has an impact and helps him. Blachowicz has been made very timid by that initial left hook that hurt him. He's thinking to himself, I don't want to overcommit. I want to make sure that I make my punches count.
Has there been a punch thrown in this round?
You know, only a couple. There's a few jabs.
Oh, big body shot there by Blachowicz. Maybe that'll start something.
And they don't want him on the ropes, Blachowicz, as Shannon Briggs comes forward.
And I'm surprised Briggs didn't continue to come forward. He had him on the ropes. He backed off for some reason.
You know, Shannon Briggs is a guy who talks a lot about activity in the ring, but for the most part, as we said, he fights in spurts. He doesn't look to sustain a lot of activity in the ring.
Well, he obviously is just looking for that one big punch,
which he almost had in round one.
But he also knows that Blachowicz has a very good chin. It's very tough to get him down.
And honestly, I would have thought we would have a quicker pace early in this fight. Even though I suggested Blachowicz doesn't want to take risks early in this fight, I still would have thought he would be a little bit more active, but that was slowed by that first round that Briggs had.
Blachowicz inviting Briggs in just now. You see him wink at him and usher him in. He said, all right, come on in, I can take it. But this is one punch at a time, each guy. No sustained action, no combinations. They are not letting their hands go whatsoever.
And certainly from Blachowicz, we saw much more combination punching and activity in the Brewster fight. This is a round that, you know, it's hard to score, except most of the action's been from Blachowicz.
Blachowicz with a left hook upstairs. Again, Briggs just waves it off.
Now, Blachowicz has a better left hook than people think, and he's landing it against Briggs now.
Keep dropping it like that, he's going to start jumping on you in a minute with right hands. And you know what? He don't have to hit you on the head. He can hit you on the shoulder or something, you know. You hit them corners moving. When you near the ropes, you get your left hand up. Okay. Now, offensively, double up your jab. Double up your jab. Okay. And when he goes back like that, keep going. Keep stepping up. And you ain't through it.
Great advice by Kenny Weldon. And look how it works. See, it pushes Shannon Briggs back, and what he wants is for Blachowicz to take one more step in and see if the right hand will get there. And not a right hand to the body, he was just getting ready to throw, but a right to the head.
And that is great advice, because Briggs can be outboxed. You know, he's got the edge and experience over Blachowicz, but he was schooled by George Foreman, even though Briggs won by controversial decision. The combinations of Franz Botha worked. That was a draw. And he lost to Jameel McCline. But McCline's boxed well against him.
Tall heavyweights who use a jab, follow with the right hand, keep their distance, and fight at their own pace are very tough for Shannon Briggs to deal with.
We haven't seen enough of that good stiff jackhammer ramrod jab of Shannon Briggs. I don't know what he's waiting for there.
Briggs came in at 268. It's much higher than he has before. Look, he looks like an in-shape 268. Make no mistake about it. And he's talked about all the sparring he did. But with all that, he's been very inactive for the most part in this fight, except for round one, in which he hurt Blachowicz and then did go after him to a point.
Briggs spent a couple of big right hand missing by Blachowicz.
And was countered with a left hook by Briggs. I'm not sure that left hook didn't get Blachowicz's attention.
Blachowicz digging to the body now.
Okay.
Soft point jab by Shannon Briggs, having no effect.
Couple of right hands by Briggs, pushes Blachowicz back. And again, he's on the ropes, which is not where they want him to be. See if he can counterpunch off those ropes.
Yeah, Kenny Weldon can't be happy with this.
Blachowicz talking to Briggs, trying to lure him in.
But he's not throwing anything, Briggs. He's got him where he wants him. Blachowicz just a target, a sitting duck. And Briggs did not take advantage. He let him off the hook. So, yes, Blachowicz is trying to draw Briggs in.
Another round in which the punch output is very low for both men, and it makes it a difficult round to score. Briggs landed a couple of good shots. Blachowicz has thrown more punches.
You can do the punch count on one hand in this round. And the crowd continues to be very upset.
Well, in a million years, I didn't expect this slow a pace in this fight. That's really surprising to me on all levels, especially coming off the Brewster match with Blachowicz.
Briggs starting to open up a little more with the jab. That was two good jabs, but he doesn't follow it up. Combination upstairs, left, right to the neck area by Blachowicz.
That's the first combination really he's thrown in this fight, Steve.
Did he say that? Finally, let his hands go with more than one punch.
Round. You want him big.
Got it even.
Listen to me.
Now you're coming
out.
on.
Keep your legs out. Okay? Stop rolling your hands. Stop rolling your hands. Walk him down. Okay? Listen, walk him down. Stop rolling your hands. With your shoulder up, walk him down. Sneak that jab in. That one down is killing him. Okay? Keep your hands moving. And what's going to happen? You're going to win this motherfucking thing. Okay? So it's your night. You won that round. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Real hard.
Blachowicz trying to use that jab to push Briggs back. They weren't effective, and instead Briggs landed an interesting combination, a double right hand to the body and to the head. And Blachowicz at the end of the round throwing those combinations, he landed a couple. They weren't big punches, and Briggs quick to give the commentary that it wasn't a big punch.
Round 5 scheduled for 12 WBO Heavyweight Championship. It has been a slow pace, for the most part, sort of robotic, mechanical fight. Not a lot of punches being thrown. Let's see if it opens up some more from here.
Very emphatic in Shannon Briggs' corner, of course, for him to be more active. That's pretty obvious, and now he is, and he's landed. They're trading left hooks.
Blachowicz attempting the jab, 2 in a row there, overhand straight right by Briggs, and just kind of grazed Blachowicz.
You know, Shannon Briggs made the point that Blachowicz has a short reach for a big man, 74 inches. He has a big edge in reach, Briggs. And honestly, I didn't think that was going to be as big a factor in this fight as Briggs was suggesting, but can I tell you, it has been. Good left hook by Blachowicz, but I think Blachowicz is having a hard time with the reach issue.
Well, after 4 majority decision to Briggs, Norm Fraunheim, Arizona Republic, Darren Nichols, BoxingTalk.com, William Stickney Jr. from the Houston Chronicle.
I've got it draw 2 rounds, 38-38.
Now there's the right hand from Blachowicz. That punch should be there for him. It has been for every other heavyweight that throws it a lot against Briggs.
But falling short there. He's throwing it from too far out.
You're absolutely right.
Don't you think? And he, well, you know what? Can't blame him. I mean,
yeah, because he's been countered with that left hook. And again, the reach issue that Briggs talked about may be a factor. So this fight has a few dynamics that are maybe surprising a lot of people, including us.
Blachowicz should better pull his trunks up as well. Starting to slip down.
Well, given the pace this fight is being fought at, it may be favoring Shannon Briggs in terms of how well he can do in the later rounds because he hasn't had to fight at a big pace. Briggs' hands are so low, it's ridiculous. Blachowicz throwing nothing, worried about being countered.
The only thing is, if Briggs is doing